How are you guys? This is really cozy. I like this. Salute to 2020. Are we on my camera too? Okay. What's up? It's Stef from Hard Rock Radio Live and Stefanie's Rock Show. I'm super excited because I'm out of the house right now and I didn't die yet, and it's 2020. And we've got some members right now of Failure by Proxy. Thank you very much, guys, for coming by.
Thank you.
This is awesome, by the way. This has got their own recording studio, little hangout shack. I didn't even make this up. So there's something really special that's awesome. He's got a purple mask. A lot of people are wearing purple, and I don't know a lot about it, and some of you guys might not as well. But chiari, and you guys work with a charity. So you're not only a hard metal band, and they look kind of scary and intimidating, but they do amazing work as well. So can you guys tell me more about this?
I have a mask on, sorry.
What, about chiari?
Yes.
So chiari, we're gonna let Sunny. She's gonna come in a little bit later to kind of explain it. But it's a great cause because there's something within the brain where the lower part of the brain, the cerebellum, then starts to go into the spinal cord. And so what happens is it's not fully contained in the skull, so they have to have surgery in regards to trying to correct that. And so we've got a very special family, kind of our, as Eric likes to coin, our family, our friend family, that's been diagnosed with this, and so we're big supporters of that sort of cause.
That's cool. I like it. You guys are rocking for charity, not just for fun, but also charity. So how did you guys all meet each other, and when did you guys meet and come about?
Well, the first Vet Track show, I have another band, and in that band, my drummer couldn't make it. So I had talked to the event organizer and told him, hey, we're going to play an acoustic show. And he's like, no, I'll give you my drummer. He'll fill in for you. And I'm like, I know, I don't want to do that. We'll just play acoustic. He's like, dude, it's not going to work, man. It's a metal show. So Eric shows up at my place, absolutely slays it, and I was really impressed. And we played that show, and it was kind of a funky deal. My band Cash Cartel played. We had to cut our set short because he had to get on stage the very next set with Terraferno. But when he came off the stage, and he gets a lot of attention, man, but people were like swarming him, and he like just makes a beeline for me. He's like, bro, we gotta make music. So it took us a few years, but we had a series of events that led us to playing a benefit show for Toys for Tots. I think about 2017 or so. And he approached me that night and he was like, hey, I'm gonna do this side project thing, and you want in on it? And I'm like, yep, let's do it. So our side project turned into what is now something that's
Your main
pretty
project.
awesome. Yeah,
I was in a band in a side project with Chris for a country band.
So we were recording together.
Which I don't like country at all. And
You guys were in a country band? Hold up. I don't see that. Where's the cowboy boots?
He just wore the hat with this outfit. That's
Wow.
I mean, imagine a big old fucking 50-gallon hat with a big old belt buckle. Yeah.
But that's how we were already established recording together.
I knew his technique. I knew his style. Even though he's been doing it for 30 years, you know.
30 fucking years at that.
I told Chuck and the former singer, I've got the bass player. He's like, no, we're just gonna write it out. I'm like, no, I got the bass player. Then that's when Chris came in, and then
I was a little hestant at first. You know, he comes in.
I first met him. He was like, "Who the hell are you?"
Fuck, dude, why do we need a country bass player? And he's like, he can play more of the country.
in the
And I'm like,
80s.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And we jammed together that night, and Chris and I had, you know, amazing chemistry.
We locked
Boom,
like
boom,
that,
boom.
yeah.
It was nice. It felt like we were playing together for a while. So I was like, yeah, this guy's all right. We'll do that.
I feel like you hear a lot too. Country's rooted in blues, and if you can play like blues, you can play anything. Like, you know, soul, and you can go from there. And the genres of music aren't too far off. So.
And that was in rock bands before the country bands. So.
well, and you know, with Chris, what he did primarily was he laid a much bigger foundation because we only had one guitarist, and we'd always talked about getting a second guitarist, and then then all of a sudden, this dude pops in Messenger to our former singer. And
Slid in your DMs.
Totally.
yeah,
Nice.
he slid in the DMs. And what's funny is
We had some unsolicited pics. We had to
Yeah,
filter through.
you had to like weed out the dick pics and then be like, this guy actually has talent. We should hire him
You
on.
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, hey, it got you in the door. You're in the band.
Yeah.
Well, and for me, I want everything now. Like, I'm instant gratification. So when he auditioned, Chuck and I don't know if Chris was there, we went into the kitchen and I'm like,
I was there.
he's in, right? Chuck's like, no,
Yeah,
we're
I'm
gonna
like,
tease him a
no,
little bit.
not
Let's
yet.
toy with him.
This is ridiculous. I'm saying, let's make this dude work because we're established.
He's
we're
in the
a pretty
band.
good
He's in the
you know?
band.
Yeah.
And so Eric's texting me in rehearsal one day, and he's like, "Can we let him in yet?" I'm like, "No." During rehearsal, you know.
And then we talked
He's like,
outside
"How about
during
now?"
break,
And I'm
the
like,
same
"Bro,
thing.
you just asked me that like 3 seconds ago." No. He's like, "How about now?" I'm like, "Fuck it, dude. Whatever." I'm not kidding. I just
You
pressed
didn't even
in,
get-
and he was like, "Ant, you're in. You're in." I'm like, "God
But
damn."
I was like, wait a minute, I don't know if I want to be in here. Let's do another rehearsal first
Yeah.
to make sure this is legit for me too.
A band's like a relationship. It needs to fit for everyone, and it can be kind of difficult. You don't want to look too thirsty when the new guy comes in. You want to wait it out and be like, yeah, I guess I want you. We need you.
What's
Even
crazy is
me,
we don't
I'm
fight.
the hard one because when he sent the message about potentially playing with us, our previous singer, and he was like, "Hey, this guy's interested, whatever," and I'm like, "Yeah, whatever. We got a show coming up. Tell him to get there. If he shows up, we'll think about it. If not, fuck that guy."
Yeah.
And then he shows up, and I'm like, "I don't even like this dude. He's prettier than me. He's taller than me. Get this guy out of here."
You wanted to have the long hair. He's not the long hair.
He's
Yeah.
just jealous because he can't cross his legs like we do.
I know. Speaking of that, so you guys as lead singer, your old one's out. Do you have a new one yet?
Hell yes. I think we should unveil him now. Is it time?
You want to
Yeah,
do it now?
man.
I want to
time?
meet the new lead singer. Do you guys?
Let's meet the
I
new
do.
lead singer.
Yeah,
Where's he
let's
at?
Let's do it.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He's late, like he's always fucking
Uh-oh.
Always,
Lead
already.
singers
He
have
hasn't
legs.
played one
There
show
he
with us.
is.
There
He's
he
always
is.
fucking
Right,
late.
here he
Here he
is.
is.
There he is. Yay.
He's alive.
late.
Look at that.
Nice. You have a cheering
Get
section.
used to that. We hear that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't.
Stefanie,
He
my
does.
good friend Stefanie.
Hey, what's up? We've known each other way back. I actually on K-Win met his wife on K-Win in 2004, and we did a Valentine competition, and we won the competition and went on a date with Victor Zaragoza, the Spanish DJ.
So you guys went on a date before.
Yeah,
me
before
and my
you.
wife
Yeah, you're
dated.
right. I didn't date your wife when you were together. Before. But so wait, what's your name? Tell us
Yes.
everything about you and how you came about in the band.
My name's Rob, member of Failure by Proxy now. And I started off by playing with a little band in Lodi called Head Trip. Went on to join Crypt Orchid from Stockton. Can I say?
Oh yeah.
with Stephanie Zach's good friend of mine, Chris Hall, really good dude. And after that, I was jamming with a couple of my really good friends from my first band, Larry Burns and John Anderson. So shout out to those dudes. If it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be doing music. So yeah, those are like some of my really good friends. And yeah, so I
We've
was
actually
jamming-
played a show together in different bands.
Yeah, good point.
And
Yeah, so
at the
we-
same
we
time,
only
we didn't even know.
And you didn't meet each other at Holy Diver.
We did.
Oh,
but
you
I,
did.
Yeah,
I don't
Okay.
Not all
remember.
of us.
I really,
But-
my memory's like shot. I don't remember shit.
Me
but-
too.
The night that we played though with them, it was a Thursday night, and we were playing with Gemini Syndrome, and it was packed. I mean, it was crazy packed at Holy Diver. I remember we met. I remember the band, but in a night when you meet 400 or 500 people, you're playing night. Show nights are kind of stressful
I'm not the only
sometimes.
one that gets that.
So yeah, it was like we didn't put two and two together. And then we're
Yeah.
sitting here and going, hold on a second, wait a minute. We heard this guy before. Where we heard him from?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
And you guys, have all come together. You dig it. Are you recording new music or re-recording music with Rob at all, or what's
Oh,
going on
Lord,
with that?
yes.
Both.
Yeah.
Lot of
Yeah,
new stuff.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lot of
Cool.
stuff.
It's a total upgrade from the guitars to everything.
Tonally,
Yeah.
everything has kind of just been
Well, and-
elevated a little bit more.
Because
Rob
we
is
have
a
our own
really good
recording
fit.
studio, so what we do is pre-production. We just kind of get our ideas and thoughts, and we're actually recording with Nick Miller from the Skylit Drive. I've loved the Skylit Drive for
Me too.
a long time, and I had no idea that they were from Lodi. When Rob came in, he's like, "Hey, I got this buddy. We did a song with Admiral Pell. He was in Systematic. He's helped us out, and then once we met Nick, I
That was it.
mean, he's making us. Oh wow, the
Great
shit that
guy.
he's pulling out for us, it's amazing.
The fortunate thing for us is we have a really good following pretty much since we founded this band. we've stayed so busy playing shows. We've had so many shows. We haven't had a ton of time to record. It's just been writing and then playing. And so with the COVID thing, we've had some time, to record and whatnot. And then with our previous singer stepping away, it was just a good time to get Rob in, break him in. We rewrote some stuff, relearning some stuff, writing some new stuff. And being that we've spent so much time playing, we only had about 3 or 4 songs out, actually mastered out on, iTunes and things like that. So we're in the process of kind of pulling that stuff down. Because we're not that far along yet. So we're gonna do everything with Rob. He's gonna be here for the foreseeable future for sure. There's no question about that. The chemistry is there. His talent level is out of control. He's amazing. He's by far the best singer I've personally ever played with.
Yeah.
We absolutely complement each other.
That's legit.
And he's actually a multi-instrumentalist. I mean, he sings,
Having another
but
guitarist
wait.
mindset.
He plays a mean kazoo.
Ah.
Yeah.
Legit kazoo.
I do.
Totally. That's how he got it.
Yeah.
It was
Is that how he
definitely-
auditioned?
Yeah, it was definitely his blowing skills that got him in. So.
Yeah. His blowing
somewhat
skills
of a
are coming in.
pro.
Oh my god.
So when Rob auditioned on his audition day, he came in and we wanted all the guys that auditioned, we like to talk to him first for at least 20, 30 minutes. And
Dude,
just
he
see what
looks
kind of
scared
people
as
they
shit.
are.
Yeah.
He did
Yeah.
look nervous.
He's
You
like
look
nervous.
overwhelmed.
You guys have this? You guys record with
He
this?
looks nervous now.
The moment he starts sweating, he's like,
Child's play. It's a little humid outside, but yeah.
But
Nobody
during
else
that
is sweating.
talk,
Guy made them
during that
nervous.
talk, it was
No.
really good.
We had him
We
come
knew
It
out.
was like that
Someone we wanted
scene
to hear
on
more.
the Pick of Destiny. The Master
I love
Exploder.
that movie.
Yeah.
You knew.
We literally had him come out 4 times. We kind of pushed aside any of the other auditions because we had a whole bunch.
he was the only one that followed the directions though.
Yeah.
To the letter.
Yeah,
he
and
followed
so
the directions.
He
to the
came
letter.
in. I'm like, all right, let's have him come out again. Let's give him this ballad song we're gonna be working on.
Yeah.
Let's give him this other one.
And
we
wrote
like
the
4
song.
or 5
And wrote a
times.
ballad.
We're like, okay. At what point do we just say you're just in, dude? This is enough.
He was killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
No, he
ballad,
slayed it.
Aunt gave it to him and said, told him what, the emotion was behind the song. And he just put lyrics to
Yeah.
it, and it's magic.
And you had to
2
write
days
what, the
later,
next-
which
You could
that
feel it.
will be
Yeah.
coming. The ballad,
What's the name of the song?
it's called Help Me Forget. That's coming soon because there's a side bet, and I'll tell you about it when we
That
reach
was
So
like
that
when,
time.
Proxy
when
ballad.
Rob
Don't forget, help me forget.
Yeah.
Rob came into the studio and already had Ant's production of the song, and Rob laid down the vocals. So I'm like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
We're recording him like, oh,
Yeah,
my
I'm
God.
getting
and we
tingles.
knew.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
funny part is we didn't even give a shit about the other songs. We were like, he nailed something. He nailed a song that we actually sent out to other vocalists. We just wanted input because at the time we didn't have a singer. So when he came in, that was honestly, in my mind, that's what solidified. That's our guy.
Yeah.
From what he did and the drive behind what Ant's song or the composition of the song, Rob encapsulated every feeling
just
and
nailed the
emotion
emotion of it.
without really understanding what the hell the song was about. And we're like, that's our dude.
And I
Yeah.
will say that my favorite thing about Rob, as a guitarist, because I'm a vocalist as well in another band, but as a guitarist, a lot of times you have to write to someone's voice. You don't have to do it, bro.
He doesn't have a chip.
Yeah.
You can toss him anything. It does not
Huge
matter.
range.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what key you're in. If it's drop tuning, if it's standard tuning, whatever else. Pretty much whatever we write, and we're like, hey, dude, do something with this. He's like, I got you.
So we actually have a lot more freedom writing now.
Yeah, our polka,
Yeah, totally. A lot more diversity.
Right.
that polka song coming out, he's
It's gonna be
slaying.
awesome.
No
He's killing
way.
it. We got him doing some Weird Al
He's
shit.
He's got like a Weird Al polka.
Yeah.
I love Weird Al.
He gets the accordion out, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
That's my shit right
So
there.
with this music, it's totally different for me. It's a little more like a classic new metal style, kind of in your face and stuff. I'm used to more Deftones, Chevelle type, more singy stuff, and then screamy. But this stuff allows me to put a little more grit into it, and I'm just having a ball. Like
His screams are
all the
fucking
songs-
sick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, all the songs, and we'll go and check it out in a little bit.
We'll let you preview a
He's
song.
got a
man,
really powerful
It's really
voice, though.
amazing. It's amazing what I can do over the music that I'm provided with. So
And the
I
collaboration
think,
with Nick, with Alan
oh
and
my
stuff.
God.
And he's even
Stuff
pushing me
coming
to,
out.
I scream back at you.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
screaming
pushing
now.
me much harder because
Which
he
he
hit.
doesn't-
Eric's gonna be screaming
his
more.
range
Chris is
is
gonna be singing
out of
more.
this world.
Chuck's gonna be singing more. Ant's not.
No.
Ant's got the guitar and the piano.
He's gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Only
all
karaoke
right.
at country bars.
No,
not the
not
band.
even
Ant's got
You
enough
should
on his
hear him
plate.
rip
Yeah.
a fucking solo.
Yeah.
Well, Ant's
play
not
the
carrying my
piano.
sorry ass, so he's
He's an
Really
amazing
good.
musician. So,
Yeah.
and you'll hear that in the music. It's just, you know, Chuck's ripping solos, and so I've never been in bands before that, you know, could, you know, pull something off.
You guys
like
are
that.
multi-talented
It's
and
just
not
a
just
different
with one
style.
instrument.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, totally.
I just
So.
drum.
Oh, okay. You're just drunk.
I think
Yeah.
that Eric's the only. I mean, Eric, he's got great screams.
Technically, as
and he's an amazing,
musically
amazing
speaking, I'm the
drummer.
weakest.
He's also
Technically.
a great engineer as far as
Right.
recording
Yeah.
and producing
And
his
badass
ideas and
math.
things like that.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
outside
think
of
the
that,
brainchild
the
behind
rest of us are
all of this
multi-instrumental.
shit.
Yeah.
The creative juices.
Well, you know,
flowing
like,
from you.
so I have PTSD, so with music saves me every day, just being involved with music, and so it's a massive drive for us. And Chuck said it best was, when we walk on stage, you don't see 5 guys playing music. You see a family. And a lot of the national touring artists are the same way, except stagnant and shit kind of gets messed up. We're like, hey, let's just go play the show, and we're all gonna go our own way. And we told Rob, I'm like, dude, we go to the shows together. Like, we all go together.
That's what really
Yeah.
attracted me about
Yeah.
Failure by Proxy too. Is they're so fucking tight. You know, it's just like kind of hanging out with friends. You know, we take
Yeah.
a break and bullshit. It's like you know, we grew up with each other, something like that. So I was like, you know, this is what I want. The group text never fucking stop.
Never
Oh
stop.
my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah.
We literally have
sometimes I gotta
hundreds
turn
of
my phone
messages
on
a day.
silent.
Jesus.
We're worse than girls.
Oh, see, them not
wow.
working. I have 99.
Well, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
my wife checked the
You
bill. I
can't
had
tell, though.
8,200 text messages.
Yeah.
That's the band
God.
shit. That's all band.
When the group gets
90%.
along well, the music sounds better. And any
Yeah.
kind of artistic outlet, when you're actually friends in real life, you can see and tell when you perform. Like Steel Panther, they're actually best friends.
Well-
And I feel like you can see it on stage.
And that's
Nice.
absolutely true. I'll get sappy just for a moment because that's one of the reasons why I joined, because I was longing for that camaraderie. I didn't get to go into the military. I couldn't, and so with that, it's like that military bond
You
that
only have
most of
one
those
ball.
guys. I know. Can't help it. Sorry.
But that one is
But
killing it right
it's
now.
amazing. Let me tell you.
It's a strong ball.
But that's
It's a very strong.
That's the reality of it. It's like I was looking for just a brotherhood, not just a band. I've been in that situation. I don't want to just be the guy that's playing the guitar, that's organizing everything, right? And it's like we've all kind of come from that circle, and it's like I want a camaraderie. I want that sort of that unit to where we are essentially kind of best buds. And so the
Essentially?
stuff. Okay, we are.
You are.
Because we can go to each one of us at any time for any reason. And that is the amazing thing. So the stuff that you guys see when we post stupid things on online and stuff, that's incredibly authentic.
That's us having
There's
fun.
no script.
Yeah.
That's
Nothing staged
That's
when that
not
happens.
fake.
You know, I've never
Like, for
asked
example, this interview,
but
nothing was staged.
No,
None of the scripts
no.
were
Very organic.
I would be curious
Better
though. I've never asked, but I would be curious, and I have a suspicion.
No, I'm not gay.
Ah, okay, did you
No,
have
no,
ladies
no,
But when it
apparently?
comes down to it, I'm curious. Do people come to see us, or do they come to listen to the music? I'm sure it's a combination of
Combination of
Yeah.
both.
both. But I think that people probably come to see us as much as, if not more.
Or this is how I feel.
Yeah.
The men come to see the band for music because they like that music and they like the way you sound. The women want to see you kind of look good. To be honest, if you're sexy, like a lot of women are like, damn, that's a good looking band. I think it's a combo of both.
Well, that's why we got in.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny. And apparently he's not gay, so I mean.
I'm-
You're both.
Well,
They just-
let me tell you what, after
Let
half
me
an
know.
hour,
Right, that
feeling
we know.
though.
Because y'all don't have to message Chuck to find out if I am or not.
Just when he
You
crosses his
could
legs,
just message
Yeah.
me.
he
I'm
still
gonna-
likes the WAP.
I'm going to say this
So-
right now, please, please, ladies.
Not
would've
there's anything
accepted
wrong with
it.
that.
Nothing
Yeah.
wrong.
No more messages.
Yeah.
Don't ask me if Ant's gay. He's clearing up the record right now. You do not have to message me.
Thank you.
You can go directly to him.
Just clearing
Ladies.
that up.
That's so funny.
I've literally fielded like at least 50 messages. Ant's so cute, but he looks gay. He's not gay.
Well, 'cause you look like the guy that is gay on TV. No, I mean,
Yes,
no.
you are amazing.
What is it? The gay guy for straight people? or
Okay,
whatever,
you
but-
can go now.
No, but because you're attractive, you're got your
Interview
like, take
over.
care of
We're
yourself.
done.
You know what I mean? I was
Nothing wrong with
like,
it.
I saw that.
We
Like,
held hands.
he's about to go redecorate a house.
Well, speaking of,
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so we were at Rob's house, and we did.
Uh-oh.
Rob was all, "What are these guys doing?" So we did like, cause I got a mohawk, I've been growing out my hair, and Ann's got long hair, and Rob's got no hair. So we did this little, this thing where we just like we put it in slow mo, where we like whipped our hair back, and you just see Rob like,
No.
but we held hands, and Rob was like,
Why you hold my hand, dude?
"Yeah, right."
We love each other.
Because now we're getting
It
more-
wasn't consensual.
No,
No.
it wasn't.
No.
Well, because
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Rob, it was more. He was trying to feel us. He's still filling us out.
Yeah.
I mean, you've been in the band what, almost
No, I'm good.
5 months? Yeah, he's
Yeah,
good.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
So I can go
He
like
can
this.
feel
and
you.
You could cut
He's
some of
felt-
your hair and he could like, you know,
I
he
got
could glue it
puppy.
on. And then he could have a mohawk that he made himself.
Yeah.
So you guys have enough hair to go around.
Well,
you,
we-
Not me.
both of you guys.
See, the Halloween show we can wear
I
wigs.
could probably
Yeah.
spare a couple strands.
Yeah, no, I like it.
No,
Well, I'm
not
gonna.
for me.
I know I'm at a 10-minute limit for
Yep.
when I'm on YouTube, so I'm gonna sign off Stefanie's rock show. But there's gonna be a lot more to come, so stay tuned, okay, guys?
So now I'll grab